And now, your CitrusTV Sports Report.
Syracuse women's lacrosse is out for revenge. Welcome into sports. I'm Nick Luttrell. We're midway through the third quarter between SU and Boston College as we speak. The Orange are up by 1. But now, yes, Syracuse has already secured the 1 seed in next week's ACC tournament. But I don't think that's left Coach Kayla Trainer's squad any less motivated heading into this one. BC has had SU's number as of late. The Eagles were actually the team that robbed the Orange of their undefeated season just about a year ago today. You can see some of the footage behind me. And also, they upset them in last year's national semifinals. So, as I mentioned, the Q's seeking revenge tonight. Let's go to Chestnut Hill to see some highlights between these two opponents. Syracuse in the first quarter, wasting no time. Emma Ward finding Olivia Adamson. Q's up 1-0. Fast forward a few minutes later, Eagles got a lot of offensive weapons. Belle Smith is one of them. Gets BC on the board. Later in the first quarter, though, here come the Orange. Emma Tyrell firing and finding the back of the net to knot things at 2. Tyrell announced earlier today as a Tewaaraton nominee. Someone else who wasn't a Tewaaraton nominee but who's been playing great this season, and that's Emma Ward. That goal allowing the Orange to reclaim their lead. A lot of offensive weapons on both sides, but Delaney Schweitzer, how about her performance in the first quarter with 6 saves? But we'll check in now on how this game is going. Early stages of the third quarter. That score graphic actually needs to be updated. Syracuse only up by 1. 5-4, but man, we talked about it. The first regular season title in program history, but man, Boston College has had their number as of late. Both of these teams, though, playing really good lacrosse right now. You can be sure to keep it right here on OTN as our post-game show, Orange Press Pass, will be live at 9 o'clock to break down the rest of this game. So we'll move from the women's side of Lax to the men's. Attackman Joey Spallina and goalkeeper Will Mark have been named Tewaaraton nominees. That means they're 2 of the best in the nation, as only 25 total players were nominated. The Tewaaraton Award is given annually to the best player in college lacrosse. But as you could expect, SU isn't too focused on individual awards right now. The number 7 team in the nation will close out its regular season on Saturday as number 4 Virginia comes to town. So a big game on Saturday for the men's lacrosse team, and a big pickup today for the men's basketball team. Dan Ingolstad has joined the Orange as the next assistant coach. Ingolstad has been the head coach at Mount St. Mary's for the past 6 seasons before resigning last week to supposedly take the Syracuse job. And today, the Orange made it official. In a press release, Ingolstad said, quote, "This is a great opportunity for me and my family to become a part of one of the best brands in college basketball. I grew up watching Syracuse play. I'm thrilled to have the chance to support Coach Autry and join that community," end quote. So sure will be exciting to see how Ingolstad will do next season for the Orange. Something else to be excited about, that's Syracuse football. Head coach Fran Brown is bringing in a top 25 transfer class for next season. And Saturday is the first time fans will get a look at the new team. Here's what head coach Fran Brown had to say about this weekend's spring game.
If you're from Syracuse, you should be at the game because you'll see it. And we're going to set it up where you're going to be able to see action. You know, it's not going to just be where, okay, it's fun. Hey, put the old lineman back deep, let them catch a punt. I ain't with all that bull crap. We ain't doing that. We're going to let us get in there and play ball. So being there early and you're from here, you'll like it because you're going to see contact.
So the spring game set for Saturday at 7 o'clock. If that doesn't make fans want to show up this weekend, I don't know what will. It should be really exciting.
Yeah, busy week on the Hill, of course. Nick,
Yeah.
What can we expect in this spring game? Is it going to be like, are we going to get some legitimate football action here with hitting in pads, or it's going to be more game-oriented? What are we going to say?
Well, Coach Brown was just talking about it. It's not going to be lackadaisical from both the orange side and the blue side of the squad for Syracuse. It's going to be hard-hitting football. He's going to give what Syracuse fans want to see. I mean, you really think about what he has done taking over this program and bringing it to new heights this season. It's really something special. I think that's going to bring fans out, and I think there's going to be a lot of people there. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, the question is how many, right? You think we're going to see a full house? It probably won't be a full house.
Maybe not quite a full house. Probably the most we've seen in a couple of years at least. This is definitely the most hype this program has had since maybe Dino Baber's 2nd or 3rd season. It's really exciting.
Yeah, you hear the buzz. It's starting to come up, and maybe it will translate.
Season.
We'll be, by the time we're all gone.
We're all gone.
Yeah,
then it'll be great.
Of course things are turning around.
Of course.
Yeah. Happy for our underclassmen, though.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nick, thanks so much. When we come back, we have one last look at your weather. Stay with us.
Meet Norm.